Unmasking History, 5 Myths You Thought Were True. Welcome to the edutaining History channel. If you like our content, please hit the bell and give us a thumbs up. Ever wondered if history class was just a collection of tall tales? Get ready to have your historical world rocked. We're diving headfirst into 5 of the most persistent myths, separating fact from fiction with a healthy dose of humor and historical insight. Prepare to question everything you thought you knew. Forget the image of Napoleon needing a boost to see over the battlefield. The myth of his diminutive stature is a classic case of historical exaggeration. At 5 feet 6 inches or 5 feet 7 inches, he was actually average height for his era. So, where did this short king narrative come from? Blame it on a perfect storm of British propaganda, differing measurement systems, and Napoleon's own larger-than-life personality. The British loved to lampoon their French rival, and a slight difference in French and British measurements didn't help. Napoleon's ambition was definitely bigger than his height. So the next time you hear someone mention the Napoleon complex, remember it's not about being short, but about having the audacity to dream big, regardless of your height. He may not have been a giant physically, but his impact on history is undeniable. Picture a Viking warrior, fearsome, bearded, and sporting a magnificent horned helmet. It's an iconic image, but utterly false. Vikings never actually wore horned helmets in battle or everyday life. This popular image is a product of 19th century theatrical imagination. Opera costume designers, seeking to amplify the Vikings' intimidating image, added the horns for dramatic effect. In reality, horns would have been a major liability in combat. Imagine trying to fight with giant "stab me here" signs attached to your head. Real Viking helmets were practical, functional, and designed for protection, not showmanship. So while horned helmets make for great Halloween costumes, they're a historical inaccuracy. The real Vikings would likely have found them hilariously impractical. Prepare to have your mind blown. The Great Wall of China, despite its impressive length, is not visible from space with the naked eye. This is one of the most pervasive myths about this incredible structure. While long, it's also relatively narrow, making it blend into the surrounding landscape. Astronauts have repeatedly debunked this myth, confirming that the wall is difficult if not impossible to spot from orbit. It simply lacks the width and contrast to stand out against the Earth's surface. Forget about seeing it from the moon. One astronaut even joked that you're more likely to spot a football stadium or a brightly lit parking lot than the Great Wall. While it might not be a cosmic landmark, the Great Wall remains a testament to human ingenuity and perseverance. Contrary to popular belief, Christopher Columbus didn't have to convince anyone that the Earth was round. Educated people had known the Earth was spherical for centuries, thanks to the work of ancient Greek scholars like Eratosthenes. The debate wasn't about the shape of the Earth but its size. Columbus believed he could reach Asia by sailing west, but his calculations were off. Critics argued that he underestimated the distance, and they were right. He didn't find a shortcut to the east, he stumbled upon a whole new continent. So the next time you hear someone mention flat Earth theories, remember that even medieval scholars knew better. Columbus's voyage was a testament to ambition, and a little bit of mathematical miscalculation. Marie Antoinette, the ill-fated Queen of France, is often remembered for the infamous quote, "Let them eat cake," supposedly uttered when she learned that the starving peasants had no bread. However, there's no historical evidence that she ever said this. The phrase actually appears in a book by Jean-Jacques Rousseau, written years before Marie Antoinette became queen. It was likely attributed to her later by revolutionaries seeking to demonize her and portray her as indifferent to the suffering of the people. In reality, Marie Antoinette's life was far more complex than this simple dismissive quote suggests. She may have lived a life of luxury, but she was also a victim of political intrigue and historical misrepresentation. The truth is often more nuanced than the myth. We've debunked 5 common historical myths, but there are countless more waiting to be explored. History is a fascinating tapestry of facts, interpretations, and sometimes outright fabrications. The key is to question, investigate, and never stop learning. What other historical myths are you curious about? Share your suggestions in the comments below. We're always looking for new topics to explore and new historical narratives to challenge. Let's continue this journey of discovery together. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to our channel, and hit the notification bell so you never miss an episode. Join us as we delve deeper into the captivating world of history, one myth at a time. The past is full of surprises, and we're here to uncover them.